arcade video, and as you can see, we have Sheeva on the screen, and we're going to go ahead and talk about my initial reaction to, or not reaction, but my initial thoughts of Sheeva. So we've already done Fusion, and I gotta record RoboCop as well, but Sheeva, in my opinion, is like basically like I don't know, except for in her second variation, I feel like in her first and third variation she can handle long range a little bit better, but she's more of a character you want to use in this area right here. Now, like I said, with the fireball, like especially in this variation, with the fireball and this right here, this unblockable move right here, and then of course with this, she can deal with zoning a little bit, but I feel like you still want to get in with her because a lot of her moves require you to be like kind of close. So I don't know. That's just my opinion and what I felt from her early on. So let's go ahead and talk about her, you know, best things. So her best mid, if we go ahead and turn on the frame data, is this right here, forward 4. Forward 4-4. This is her definitely her best mid. She also can finish the string by pressing 3, so forward 4-3. And then this is -7 on block, I think. Let's see. As you can see, okay, -6 on block. And then this right here is -10. So this is not really the best stagger. You can stagger that. It's -8. So it's still not really that good. So you don't want to like end on that. You usually want to just finish the string. Now you could go into like fireball, amplify. It's +1 on block, plus pushback, and then you can, yeah. I'd say her best advancing mid is this right here. It's her furthest one. Now it is 16 frames, so you really have to like only do this when you know you are like plus if it's your turn, because you can get beat. It can be beaten by a lot of characters who have like 13 or like in between like 10-13 frame mids. But this is her farthest reaching mid, so you're gonna definitely want to use this a lot. And then you finish the string by pressing 4. So forward 1-4 is how you complete the string. It's not special move cancelable, but you can like special cancel the last hit, as you can see, and you can go into stuff with that. Another good mid is her back one. Now once again, you have to be relatively close to use this mid. Not as close as this, because obviously like forward 4 will whiff the first hit, like basically unless you're like really close like this, but you can use this mid like basically within here, and you can follow up with 2-2. It is a dial-in string, so you have to make sure you press the other button 2-2 just to finish the string, and I'm not sure, okay, you can whiff, but yeah, and then you can finish the string by going back to 1. Now there is a flawless block gap, but I do think this might be plus or really safe on block. Let's see. Yeah, so it's -2, so that's very safe on block. And if we put the flawless block gap, boom. As you can see, there is a flawless block gap, but this is also a pretty good stagger. So you could, stagger this. And of course you can special move cancel this as well. So as you can see, get some good damage. Now, when it comes to normal strings, he has this right here. Obviously 75% is some pretty good damage. Now honestly, in my opinion, I do think 2-1 is the better string, but 2 is 10 frames when stand 1 is 1 frame. So I don't know, it's really your opinion, but in smash and grab, you would like, off of punishes, you would like to do this, only because you can actually special move cancel and get your combo starter, and then you can do like something like that. As you can see, that does 286, and that's not really that hard to do. You could also, in the middle of this combo, do this. You'll get a little bit more damage. Boom, 291 for 1 bar. So yeah, That's only in like your smash and grab, and that's basically what you want to do off of punishes. This right here. And there's overhead in the middle of that, so this string is very good. And right now, it will catch a lot of people who, you know, aren't familiar with Sheeva. It definitely catches me a lot, even though I use her. So, and then you also could finish a string if it gets blocked. Let's see what the last button. I actually don't know what the last button. Okay, so like that, and then we put it on block real quick. Whoops. As you can see, it is -5, so that is safe on block. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty good string, and yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the special moves in this variation. So first you have Tremor, and this is a unblockable projectile. Well, I guess you could call it a projectile. It's not really a projectile, but it's an unblockable move. And of course, you can jump. You know, it's not too hard to really jump those. As you can see, let's put me full screen, so like it's like I'm at full screen, because that's most likely the situation you're going to be in when she's using this. As you can see, you can get in pretty easily and react to that pretty easily. So I don't know, you're not going to see that done much like out of nowhere, or at least you shouldn't. But yeah. And then also, of course, you have this. It's a universal move. Now, if you don't know how to deal with this, this is just a quick tip. Let's go ahead and have her do that. Now, I don't have it down perfectly, but you can uppercut. You can uppercut this unblockable. As you can see, boom, we just traded there. But you can make it so, like, you actually hit her. But I just keep getting trades because, especially with characters who have very good down twos, this is going to be even easier. Sheeva's down two is not the best. But yeah, but also you could just move out the way. So, just easy punish. Whoops. Easy punish. Whoops. Easy punish. As you can see, it's a move that, like, say you have to like lab against, because it can be very annoying getting hit by that constantly. But yeah, like I said, just do like this, boom, and you get an easy punish. But yeah, with that you can uppercut it. Like I said, characters with better uppercuts are going to be able to deal with that a lot easier. But I don't know. Let's go ahead and talk about Deadly Dragon now. Okay, so in Deadly Dragon, this is like, I'd say a very simple variation to use. So basically, like I already talked about all her, like, you know, strings and stuff. Now she's not also, she has decent pokes. Her down 1 7 frames, but okay range. Like I said, her down 2 is not the best in the world because she just goes straight up, so the range on it is kind of iffy for like anti-airing and stuff. Very stubby down 4, not a lot of range on it, and it's slow. Then you got down 3, which is really fast, but doesn't have much range. So pokes, she doesn't really have a lot of range either. Now she gets a launcher in this variation, as you can see. You can do like 2-1 into this. Oh, whoops. 2-1 into this. Oh my gosh, that's not what I want. As you can see, you can do the 2-1 into that, and then you can also do this. Oh well, hold up. That actually dropped. Whoops. Oh my gosh. But you can go into that. But I definitely would say this right here is more consistent, and it's very easy to do. And then you also have this this move right here, which is actually pretty decent move. The only thing with it though, there is oh my gosh, I don't know why I put that junk in the corner. Let's put him on block real quick. But as you can see right here, -13. But if you enhance it, boom, -2. So you can be plus off of any string, as you can see. I mean, not plus, safe off of any string you do. Now the only thing is though, there is a flawless block gap. So if we do the, oops, I must have took him off block. If we do the flawless block gap, boom, as you can see, flawless block gap, and that will be, you're still safe, but it's going to be a full punish, but you can still get, like, you know, woken up on. So yeah, that is only thing you have to really watch out for. You can also use this as a combo ender. So like if you, for example, whoops, as you can see, and it leaves you closer. So you're going to be much closer using this than using this, and that can be good for Sheeva since she doesn't do the best from here, especially in this variation, because this shield is, I mean, this shield's okay. It is a mid, so that is good, very good, obviously. And if you hold it, it actually eats other projectiles and can crushing blow, and you get a little bit more damage. But the startup time on it is 21 frames, as you can see, and then holding it is even longer, 61 startup. That's a whole second. It's a whole second of just standing here. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to be very exposed doing that, and some of the best zoners in the game can really punish you for that. But yeah, that's basically everything in this variation. This is going to be a very simple variation to use. You still get the command grab, and it's still a very fun variation, but like I said, getting zoned out is the only real problem, because you don't have that fireball, and I think that fireball is a better move. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the third variation. Okay, so third variation, in my opinion, is her best variation. Now, the reason why I say this is, and it's also the variation I've been using and been trying to use. Now, there is a bit more of a skill gap in it because of stuff like this cancel of this run. As you can see, this is going to be what this move is basically what this variation is based around. So you can do a lot of different stuff and very good on block. So if we do the regular move, as you can see, that is +4. If you do the cancel, that's -6 depending on the speed. You can get even, I think you can get down to -5 or maybe 4, but like I said, it depends on the speed you actually cancel it at. So if you wait a long time, then cancel, you're -46. So obviously you don't want to do that. But -6, you can pretty much consistently get -6 if you do it fast enough. Now you also get the launcher, that's -9. Obviously you don't want to do that. And you also get the overhead, which is -5. So if we just take her off of block real quick, as you can see, this separates you, but you do get space to do like your fireball, and against characters who aren't the best at zoning and counter zoning, this fireball can be very good. Then you got like the launcher, like I said, whoops, and you can go into this right here, boom, 267. There we go. And you can do this one to keep, if you want to keep the corner, you can do that one. Obviously it throws you farther. I would only do that one in the corner though. Like I said, you can do that in the corner. If we bring them to the corner real quick, oops. As you can see, this does some solid damage, and you keep the corner. Obviously, if you want to do a cash out, this will be more damage, 290. But yeah, this variation definitely doesn't get as much damage as the second and even the first variation. But with this, you don't. I mean, you're honestly set. And let me go ahead and show the overhead real quick. Boom. As you can see. Now, what this variation is very good at, because you basically want to keep your opponent guessing. So let's say, for example, they are blocking a lot. So let's say you can go. Let's say you go. Obviously, they can duck that overhead, right? But what you could do is do this. Oh, not that. Sorry. You could do and then go into, oh my gosh, I don't know why, but you can go into that and cancel, and boom, you have that low command grab to be able to command grab, and you can even go into combos if you enhance it. And honestly, I'd probably say poke after doing this, because you could actually go this into this, and then you can actually start combos. This is definitely going to be something to look out for. Boom, as you can see, 240 damage just for holding block. So as an example, I will show quick. Boom, as you can see, for just holding block, you get a smooth 240, and it's a little bit more because of you know, like the chip and stuff, but yeah, that is like something that that is a tactic you can do. And also you can always just check just in case. And then this is what, honestly, this move right here is what makes this variation pretty strong, because you have throw mix. So let's say, for example, they're blocking, and they're blocking all, and you cancel, and they think you're gonna go low, right? But instead you just do a regular grab, because this will beat you know, any type of blocking except for low duck. So obviously, if they load it, if you think they're going to low duck, you go with this. Or if you think they're going to throw, if they're just going to, you know, stay high, you just do a regular throw. And if you want, you could actually do this, and if we put her to stance, this will catch all lows. Boom, as you can see, 139 damage on amp, and I think it even calls bleed. I think this calls bleed damage as well. Boom, boom, boom. Oh no, it doesn't. It just gives you, like, as you can see, there's like a bleed animation. That's cool. But yeah, that is pretty, you know, basically what you want to, you know, run people up with. Now on hit, you always want to go with the launcher. So always want to go with the launcher on hit. As you can see, boom, 267. I think you could even do, whoops. It's a little bit tougher, but you can do that too. Like I said, I'll probably just do this because I think it's just more consistent, and you still get some pretty good damage. But yeah, that's basically Mean Queen. You still get this projectile. You get the March, which is very, very good move. And I think people are going to underestimate it because it's slow, and they think that's, you know, they think since it's going to be slow that you can just, you know, dominate, but you can't. And I want to check something real quick. For some reason, I don't. Whoops. So if we. So yeah, you obviously this can be ducked as well. So you gotta watch that. That's why you want to throw in this. And you have to manage your meter a little bit more also with this variation, obviously. And also, if, let's say you don't have any offensive bar, it'll be always best to just cancel. So yeah, this is basically Sheeva in a nutshell, and she's a very fun character. I think out of all the DLC characters, this character is the character I like the most, to be honest. And I honestly really think I'm going to add her to the lineup of my mains, because she just, I don't know, she's super fun to use. And she has a lot of tools, especially in this variation, Mean Queen. I think I really would like to use this variation. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video though, please go and leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace out.